Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is now pumping and breaking the big symmetrical triangle with quite a significant green candle. Let's talk about the next most likely move. Now, first you're going to see at what level did Bitcoin actually got a bounce off of. You're going to see 66,500 US dollar area was apparently quite an important area of support, but unfortunately in our yesterday's video we did not talk about this level. In yesterday's video, I mentioned Bitcoin does have the daily high term time frame support level at approximately 65,700 US dollars, and it was also perfectly aligning with the value area low with the bottom volume support area of this entire bottom price action. But clearly it does look like the level here was not hit. Bitcoin got a bounce slightly earlier, and right now already we are experiencing quite a significant pump. But why the heck did we bounce slightly earlier, approximately at this specific area? Now, what you're going to see, usually the most important Fibonacci ratio, of course, it is going to be the golden pocket. So we are right now going to go from our swing low back towards the swing high. And it does look like the golden Fibonacci ratio actually came in almost exactly at this specific area. And then additionally, we go right here with our anchored VWAP, anchor it exactly at this specific low. And you can right to see local area of support on Bitcoin was actually taken, and since then Bitcoin is experiencing a pump towards the upside of, let's just say, approximately 9%. Additionally, with this entire pump towards the upside, of course, right now we were also able to get a breakout out of our significant symmetrical triangle. Of course, personally, as I was saying in our yesterday's video, I'm not really interested to fire a new long position on the breakout right here. However, pay right now attention to exactly what other people have been doing in the market on this entire breakout. You can see first of all the CVD indicator, the yellow line, which is simply measuring if buying or selling pressure is coming in the market. If it's getting a push towards the upside, buying pressure is coming in, combining this also with the open interest indicator that is measuring if money is coming or leaving the market. So you can clearly see open interest getting an increase towards the upside, CVD indicator getting a major pump, following also of course with Bitcoin getting another major pump towards the upside. So it simply means people are buying Bitcoin, they are entering brand new long or buying positions, but also they are able to push the price much higher towards the upside. And currently, we are not getting any bearish absorption. Sellers, at least as of right now, are not stepping into the market, which simply potentially could still mean if people are going to continue buying, they could push the price even higher towards the upside. And right now, what is going to be a very important price target when we pay attention to our triangle, and also later in the video, I need to show you a significant golden Fibonacci ratio that it is going to come in just slightly higher from the area where Bitcoin is as right now. A lot of people looking at the triangle, how are they getting the price targets? Going with the trend line, measuring the entire opening of our triangle and putting the trend line literally on the breakout right here, and you can now notice the price target of the triangle, technically speaking, it is going to come in at approximately 80,000 US dollar area. This specific level definitely is not a random one, and more about this specific price target slightly later. But nevertheless, at least as right now, the triangle is getting a breakout right here. But not only the triangle, we can even apply the descending channel on our chart, where you can right now pretty much see the exact thing. The channel, it is getting another quite a significant breakout towards the upside. But also from our yesterday's video, maybe you remember about our volume level, we talked about our value area high, and we simply said if Bitcoin is going to be able to break our value area high with a major green candle towards the upside, personally, I'm not going to be interested to fire another short or a sell trade. But more about the trading idea slightly later, because for example, right now, if Bitcoin does get a rejection, acceptance below the value area high, in my opinion, a significant red flag, and only in this scenario, we could be looking for another short trade. At least as right now, we are breaking the value area high, the triangle is getting a break towards the upside, so no any major reasons why we should right now guess that Bitcoin is already going to get another rejection back towards downside. That is right now also why I would really appreciate if you smash up the like button, because 1000 likes are really possible, and of course also thank you for subscribing to the channel right here. Now let me share with you another very important level a lot of people are going to be paying attention to, including myself, because what we are right now going to be doing, let's zoom out significantly, let's just say stay on the daily time frame. Right here, I want to show you a major trendline area of resistance, because if Bitcoin is going to be able to break this specific level, major bullish signal, we go from our all-time high, connecting the lower high right here that was formed only a few weeks ago, and you can right to see another major trendline area of resistance on Bitcoin is coming in, let's just say at approximately $80,000 if potentially Bitcoin right here is going to continue higher in the upcoming days. Now, what we can say, if the trendline resistance right here does get a break towards the upside, in my opinion, it is definitely going to be a very nice bullish Bitcoin indication. But the thing is, we usually trade from level to levels, right? And because we trade from level to levels, we definitely need to pay attention to exactly this specific area at approximately $80,000. And remember what we said before with our triangle. The price target of the triangle is actually going to be approximately at $80,000. And right now, trust me, this specific area is really not a random level. So we right now know it is going to be the price target of our triangle exactly at 80,000. Additionally, we do have some of our previous highs exactly at this specific area, which it is also going to mean Bitcoin does have a liquidity level at $79,400. But also right now, going with our high term time frame areas of resistances, what you're right now going to see another daily high term time frame level on Bitcoin coming in almost exactly at our trend line, almost exactly at the target of our triangle, almost exactly at our liquidity level. But the thing is, what we can right now also do, let's go for example on the 4-hour time frame. We are going to go with our Fibonacci retracement from our swing high back towards our swing low right here, and we are going to apply the logarithmic scale on our chart. Now, I would say the golden Fibonacci ratio doesn't perfectly align with our area of resistance right here, but definitely you can right now see approximately at $90,000 right here, a lot of different levels are actually coming in together. So definitely, if Bitcoin right now is going to continue higher in the upcoming days, this right here is a major price target we should really pay attention to. And another reason why potentially we might be looking for slightly higher targets in the upcoming days, it is actually also going to be when we right to go with our exponential moving averages right here on the 1 hourly and also on the 2 hour time frame. Because what you can right to notice, we were able to get a bullish cross only a few hours ago right here with the 50 and 200 EMA, which right now simply means the uptrend is definitely right here right now on the 1 hourly, but not only on the 1 hourly, on the 2 hourly time frame, the exact same thing is happening. In the upcoming hours, probably we are also going to get right here a bullish cross, which technically speaking, it is going to mean a bullish Bitcoin indication. Of course, on the 4 hourly, we are still right here in a downtrend, and not only in a downtrend, we are hitting our 200 EMA, which actually it is usually quite an important area of support or resistance, because you can see right here, it was the perfect support level. Bitcoin then got a major push towards the upside. Also right here, perfect area of resistance, we then got a major rejection back towards upside. So I would say like that, even though our 200 EMA on the 4 hourly is right now getting hit, to be honest, I would not really flip super bearish, at least not as right now. If Bitcoin does get the acceptance below our value area high, only in this scenario I'm bearish, looking for another short or sell trade. But right now, because we are above the value area high, ideally of course, we are looking right here for at least slightly higher targets, ideally towards the area of $80,000. But also, I want to share with you another two very important levels I am going to be paying attention to if Bitcoin right here is going to continue higher. Also right now, two of our trading bots are right now being once again back in profit. The XRP trading bot and also the Solana trading bot, they were actually buying the dip once Bitcoin, of course, right here was moving towards downside. And right now on the way up, they are taking the profits for us. So yes, Solana bot right here and the XRP bot are being back in green. Unfortunately, the Bitcoin and the Ethereum bot are still being right here in a very small loss, but the reality is they were actually buying the dip. They were not scared when Bitcoin was pushing lower right here. And of course, if potentially right here we do continue higher towards the $80,000, I'm quite sure not only Bitcoin and Ethereum bot right here are going to be back in profit, also the XRP and the Solana bot right here are going to be making us even bigger gains. And that is right now why, if you potentially want to use those trading bots right here, you can actually create an account on Pionex using this specific link down below in the description. You register on Pionex, you're going to get completely for free 50 USD USDT, and then simply deposit, for example, 100, you're going to get $100 bonus completely for free. You deposit 1,000, you get 500. You deposit 10,000, you're going to get $1,000 completely for free using this specific link down below in the description. And then simply, if you want to use my exact trading bots right here, click this specific link down below in the description. You deploy them, you're going to copy my exact settings. Right now, let me also share with you 2 other levels I'm going to be paying attention to if Bitcoin right here is going to continue much higher back towards the upside. So what we are going to do, the first level, of course, it's quite a logical one, is going to be the liquidity level at approximately $72,200. Now, again, if Bitcoin is going to hit this specific level, I'm not immediately going to flip into a short or a sell trade. Why so? Simply because we are still above the value area high. And unless we do get the acceptance below the value area high right here, I wouldn't really be forcing a short trade where we are as right now. That is why, as I said before to you, the most important level I'm paying attention to is actually going to be the daily, where, of course, yes, I am going to look for a short or a sell trade on Bitcoin right here, but nevertheless, the first level I'm right now still looking at, it is going to be this specific liquidity level at $72,200. But also right now, another level I'm looking at is going to be another major anchored VWAP when we are zooming out on the 4-hour time frame right here and anchoring it exactly at this specific high. You can right now see that another some kind of a key level is coming in between our liquidity level and in between the daily level. Now, to be honest, with all of those levels right here, the biggest level, the most important one, is definitely going to be the upper daily level, simply because we have right here the golden Fibonacci ratio, the major trendline area of resistance, and also, of course, if you look like that, the price target of the symmetrical triangle. But those are still right here 2 important key levels we can be paying attention to for a potential very small rejection back towards upside. But of course, right now, for complete transparency, after one of those resistances right here are going to get hit, and maybe then Bitcoin, of course, does get the acceptance below our value area high, I'm going to flip bearish. And of course, also, we are then going to look for Bitcoin to get another major push down below all of our recent lows. Ideally, in the upcoming weeks, even though, for example, right here, we can still be expecting slightly higher targets, we are still looking for Bitcoin to get, of course, another push down. Why so? Because we do have a lot of liquidity below this specific low, below this specific low, and also below this specific low. That is right now why, when we do continue higher, I am still very much interested to fire another short or a sell trade on Bitcoin. A lot of people, maybe even at this specific area, are going to once again be flipping extremely bullish. But the reality right now is, every single time Bitcoin is forming brand new higher lows, usually then we still do get another major push down. For example, exactly right here, back in December 2025, we actually got right here a low, another higher low, another higher low, another higher low, and then another higher low. Bitcoin was continuing higher and higher and higher after a major push down. Then, of course, we grabbed the liquidity above the recent high. We did go slightly higher, but nevertheless, eventually, all of our recent lows right here were broken literally straight towards upside. And of course, right now, potentially, we could be getting literally exactly the same thing. Bitcoin right here, it is still getting higher lows right here. We could be going slightly higher towards the upside, get everyone once again bullish, and only then potentially do get another push down below all of our recent lows, hitting another major price target at approximately $55,000 area, where of course then we are going to look to fire another major long or buy trade. But of course, until then, if Bitcoin does continue higher, our trading bots right here were actually buying the dip on the push towards sunset, and right now they are going to be taking the profits for us on the move towards the upside. That is right now why, if you want to use my exact trading bots right here, simply create an account on Pionex using this specific link. You register, you're going to get 50 USDT completely for free. You deposit, you're also going to get a beautiful bonus right here, and then simply deploy the bots using this specific link down below in the description. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.